My followers styled me using my digital closet over on INDYX using my own clothes. And so today I'm going to be putting together 5 of those outfits to see if there's any changes I would make or if there's new outfits that I can wear out into the real world. If you don't know about INDYX, it is a digital wardrobe app where you can log the pieces in your wardrobe, and then using your digitized wardrobe, you can create outfits, you can use those to create packing lists, and they also have styling features where you can get styled by some of your favorite influencers. The other feature that I really love that they recently added was you can open up your closet where anybody can style you. That is the feature that my followers use to style each one of these outfits. And if you think it might be fun to style me, I'll leave the link to my closet down below, and I look forward to any new outfits you guys create. But in the meantime, let's start off with the first outfit. So here is outfit number 1. It is these brown high top Converse, the Levi's plaid like baggy shorts. I have a thrifted short sleeve polo sweater, and then this Pendleton chore jacket, a me-made bag, and this butter hat, which I think is Silver Spider Shop. When I first saw this, I was intrigued because I don't generally wear shorts with jackets. If I'm wearing shorts, it's 95 degrees outside. But I feel like I put this on, I looked in the mirror and I said, if these shorts were a skirt, this wouldn't feel strange to me in any way. So I was like, let me try it out. And I'm actually really happy with this outfit. I feel like this is actually like a nice option for a more transitional day, a low 70s, high 60s sort of day. If it's breezy outside, I think this would be a great outfit to wear. And it feels like fall, but I still get the breathability with the shorts. There are a couple things that I would change about this. The first thing is I would add a belt. I think it breaks up the top and the bottom in a nice way. I also think that I would change out the shoes because the shoes and the jacket are close in color, but they're either maybe just a little too matchy or they're not perfectly matching. There's something about the browns between the shoes and the jackets that I don't love. And I want to keep the jacket because I feel like it's a main part of this outfit. And then the third thing I would change is I'd probably change out the bag. I think that the prints are clashing for me. I don't know. It's either the prints or the fact that we're getting red and there's not really red anywhere else in the outfit. So the bag is throwing me off. So let me switch out those couple pieces and see how I feel about the outfit. Here is the updated outfit. So I have switched out the sneakers for fisherman sandals, and I know they were both brown, and I said the brown was throwing me off, but I think now maybe it wasn't the brown, but instead maybe the casual elements. I feel like this outfit had a balance of casual and polish. Polish with the jacket, polish with the plaid, polish with the like polo sweater, and then casual elements, the shorts, the sneakers, the baseball cap. And so I felt like the balance was off. It felt too casual and I wanted it to feel a little bit more polished. And so that's why I went for the fisherman sandals. I also added my belt, which I like and I think does what I want it to. It feels more secure and it breaks up these two pieces. And then I switched out the bag to be this vintage Coach crossbody. I just wanted something neutral to go along with the rest of the outfit. I wish I had a navy bag. I think that would have been cute here too, but I think the cream one does the same thing because it goes back to the plaid and the shorts, and it's just a supporting act when I feel like the jacket, the top, and the shorts should be the star of this. So that is outfit 1. Let's see the second outfit. This is outfit 2. We have my thrifted Fry boots, this Quince shirt dress. This is an old mango coat, and then I have a Free People necklace on, as well as a JWPA bag in this like gorgeous pistachio green color. And the person that submitted this outfit said, "Love this shirt dress. What do you think about styling it all the way buttoned up with the necklace under the collar? A long coat hits at the hem of the dress or lower would be killer on cooler days. Add tights as needed." I did not know this, but this Quince dress actually doesn't even button up all the way, because that is something I was really excited to try. That's what excited me about this outfit, but there's no button at the top. So the most top button is like here, which is wild. How much money did you really save on not putting a button on the top? That's my question to Quince. Other than that, I think this was a really cute idea. I do love this necklace, and when I use it, I want it to be the star of the outfit. So having it be entwined with the dress, I think is really fun. The one thing that's throwing me on this outfit is I don't know how often I would be wearing this like super long woolly coat with this shirt dress. My arms feel a little bit constricted in this. I don't know if it's the dress or the jacket. I think it might be the dress, honestly, because it's a pretty fitted dress. So having another layer over the top, I don't know, it's constricting. So I think I would either switch out the dress for a longer dress or switch out the jacket for a lighter weight jacket. But I like all the other elements of the outfit. So let me see what this looks like with a different jacket. And then if that doesn't give me an outfit that I love, I will switch out the dress. So here is the dress with a more fluid jacket. So the Mango one was a bit more structured. This has a little bit more flowiness. This is a thrifted sort of trench coat in a dark green. And I do like this, but I think I still want to switch out the dress for a different shirt dress. Just because I think the thing that's throwing me is the proportion of the shirt dress with the long coat. So I'm gonna go back to the Mango coat and just do a different dress. So here is the longer dress. It's a J.W. Anderson collaboration from Uniqlo, but I bought it secondhand, and I think the proportion here is just better. I even like how it looks with the boots a little bit better than the Quince shirt dress. And this shirt dress actually buttons up all the way to the neck, so that's a bonus too. So let me put it on with the coat and the bag, and I'll show you what the final outfit looks like. This is so much more up my alley. I really love it with the coat. I love the longer proportions. This feels like something I would wear out to meet a friend for lunch on the fall day. I love the pop of color with the green bag, the texture in the coat, and the proportion of the longer shirt dress. This one's definitely getting worn the minute it gets a little bit cold. So here is outfit number 3. Let's go through all the pieces. My shoes are from Vans. These pants are very old from Mango. This is a thrifted Modelo t-shirt, as well as a thrifted Lauren Ralph Lauren leather parka. And then this bag is something I made myself. So why I chose this outfit was I liked the idea of all of these pieces being things that I love. I love wearing these burgundy pants. This is a t-shirt that I reach for all the time, and I basically wore this leather jacket all winter long. And then in addition, I really like the idea of tonal dressing, but I rarely do it in a red shade or shades of red, and so I saw this and I was intrigued. However, I think that the proportions here are just too oversized, and it's too many oversized proportions in one outfit. The pants are already long and baggy, but they look even more long and baggy because I'm wearing a flat shoe. So I think I need something with a heel to elongate the pants so they don't puddle at the floor. Also, I think I might switch out the jacket here. I don't want two oversized pieces, and I prefer the pants for this outfit, so I'm gonna pick a less oversized jacket here. Maybe even something more structured to add a bit of contrast, because right now it's just feeling like a lot of oversized elements. For right now, I'm gonna keep the bag, but I'm gonna see how all the pieces look together and then possibly change out the bag as well. If you're watching with a beverage, make sure you take a drink of water, because I'm very thirsty, so you might be too. So let's talk about this outfit. So I switched out the Vans for these Madewell Brady boots, and they have a little heel. They're still dragging on the ground. I'd need quite a tall heel to not have them drag, but I think it's a little bit better than the Vans. And then I added also a brown belt, which I didn't mention I was gonna do, but I just like how it looks. So I'm gonna keep adding it to outfits. And then for the jacket, I switched out obviously the leather jacket for this more structured blazer. I think it creates a nice balance between the baggy pant and the structured jacket. And I chose this orange color because I did want to keep it in line with that sort of tonal orangey red color palette that we started the outfit with. And so I think this came out really cute. I think that it's a really interesting outfit. I have styled the jacket with these pants before, but I've never styled it with a graphic tee, so I think it adds like another fun element. Makes it feel a little less basic, a little more personalized and curated. And I've never styled this bag with this outfit, and I feel like it adds this sort of like depth that I feel like I love in outfits like this. Like, I love the tonality, and I think it's really fun and interesting, but sometimes you just need a contrasting color to ground the outfit, and I feel like that's what this bag does, while still tying back to the outfit as a whole with the red accents. So this is the final outfit. Let's move on to the next one. Here's the next outfit. Let's talk about what is here. We have my Fry boots again. Then I have a thrifted Liz Claiborne denim dress on. This is a thrifted Gap men's jacket. This is a Dye Queen cotton bandana. And then this is a thrifted Cartier vintage bag. And I'm a little bit on the fence about this outfit because I never wear this dress with a jacket. So that feels a bit strange. I'm not sure if maybe I would like the proportion to be longer on the jacket, or if it's just wearing a jacket with this dress in general feels a bit strange. I'm also feeling very Western in this outfit between the boots and the denim dress, and I feel like this sort of like workwear jacket and the neck scarf, that it's just feeling very Western to me overall, which is totally outside of my comfort zone. So I'm just not sure where to go from here. I feel like I want to keep at least the dress, because that's one of the reasons that I picked this outfit, was because I love wearing this dress in the summer, but I don't really get as much wear out of it in the fall and winter. So I'm always looking for fall outfits for this dress. And so I thought that this could be a contender. My first thought is to switch out the jacket for maybe something a bit longer to see if I prefer that over this shorter proportion. Everything else I feel like could work here, so I'm gonna keep everything else as it is and just switch out the jacket and see how I feel. And just so you guys can see, this is the outfit without the jacket, which I think is really cute on its own, so we just gotta perfect the jacket. Here is the outfit with the jacket switched out. I just switched out the original jacket for this second-hand like army style parka. There's no label or anything, so I don't actually know where it's from, but I really prefer this to the other one. I think the color helps as well. I really love the way that blue and green looks together. There's also green in my necktie, so I feel like it ties the outfit together and just makes it feel a little more cohesive in terms of the color palette. I also really like the proportion a lot better. I think that this feels more in line with my personal style than having that like shorter silhouette with this shorter dress. So I think this is the final outfit, and I really like how it came out. Even just switching out the jacket, this whole outfit was something I would never put together, and I love it. All right, here is the final outfit. I really like this. This is what I was on the fence about as well, but I'm pleasantly surprised putting it on how much I really like how it all comes together. I have a graphic tee, a little check print, and then a texture, which are three elements that I really enjoy in outfits. And then I have some contrast, and they go together, and it brings in like a deeper tone to ground the rest of the outfit with the burgundy bag and shoes. And I never would have thought to put these pieces together, but I really like it. It's like cozy, but still playful, and has like these delicate kind of details. Very much into this outfit. I don't know if there's anything I'd change about this. I'm looking at my wardrobe to see if there's anything I would want to switch out here. But I think I just really like this. I'd have to be really careful not to spill anything on myself, but that's just like a standard daily problem for me. But otherwise, I think this is a winner. I really like this. Is there anything you guys would change about this outfit? Let me know in the comments, because I'm into it. All right, let's chat about these outfits and my final thoughts. I think the outfit that pushed me out of my comfort zone the most was the denim dress outfit. When I first put it on, it felt very Western, like I mentioned, and then also it's a piece that I only really wear for summer, so it felt really out of my comfort zone in terms of those two aspects, because Western is not an aesthetic that I usually go for. And all the other outfits definitely felt more in line with my personal style aesthetic. But it wasn't so Western that I felt like this is something I'd never wear, which was a big surprise to me. And just by switching out the jacket, it turned into an outfit that I could see myself wearing on a fall day. The outfit combination that I would have never thought of were the shorts outfit, because I never wear shorts unless it's 95 degrees, so I'm never pairing them with a jacket. But I really like how it turned out. And then when I made the small changes, it really leaned into an aesthetic that I enjoy wearing. And so the idea of wearing shorts with a jacket and me liking it as an outfit was a big surprise to me. This changed the view of my wardrobe because it really opened my eyes to how many possible combinations I can make with the clothes that I have, which is really exciting for me as someone who is trying to reduce their wardrobe but still have the amount needed to create interesting outfits every day, because it means that I could get rid of quite a bit of my wardrobe and still have a bunch of combinations that feel interesting and in line with my personal style. If you guys are thinking about shopping your own closet, I think that this was a great exercise. Digitizing your wardrobe in general is really fun because you're able to play in your closet without having to get dressed in the outfits. You can play in the sort of digital space and see the color combinations together or different textures, and it just makes it a bit easier. I also think the feature that I used in today's video could be really helpful because it really revealed a lot of outfit combinations that I never even would have thought of, and that will inspire even more outfits within my wardrobe. But if you're not interested in an app or doing this in the digital space, I would suggest asking a friend to come and look in your closet and style you, even if you feel like they have a different style, because getting someone else's viewpoint can really change how you see your own clothes. Another way you can shop your own closet is by doing a style challenge. This is where you get dressed using different prompts in a specific period of time, whether that's a week or a month. I'll leave a link to the prompts that I used in my last 2 style challenges in the description, but if you want to participate in my next style challenge, which will be starting November 1st, then you can follow me over on Instagram and we can do the style challenge together. I want to say thanks to everyone that styled me over on INDYX. It really opened my eyes to the possibilities of my wardrobe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this. I love making videos all about personal style and making the most out of your wardrobe, so if you don't want to miss anything from me, make sure to subscribe. It really helps my channel. If you enjoyed this, you might enjoy my video where I style 3 pieces that I never wear to create new outfits, so I will leave that linked here and see you in the next one.